Hey, what's up, guys? Happy football. The first football of the year is here. August 24th. Week 0 is upon us. We've got Florida State, Georgia Tech in Dublin, Ireland today. That's the big one. There's other games like SMU and Nevada and a couple of others, but we're going to focus primarily on Florida State, Georgia Tech. So the first pick I like today is Georgia Tech plus 12.5. So if you look at the line historically, and one thing I should say, guys, is I'm traveling this week, and I am in Maine, actually, so I can't even bet today. I guess you can't place bets in Maine, at least on the apps that I use. So that's why we've got this kind of funky format today, vertically integrated, but this will look better in the coming weeks, but I definitely just wanted to get this out to you guys, so wanted to preface there. So Georgia Tech plus 12.5. 6-1 against the spread in their last 7 games. They've got experience coming back. They weren't great last year, but they should be pretty competitive this year. I actually, like the team that they have. I don't think they're going to have a great record because they have a very difficult schedule. I don't expect them to win this game, but I give them a puncher's chance for sure. I do like them at plus 12.5 here. You've got a new look Florida State offense. DJU, he was at Oregon State last year, struggled at Clemson in the ACC, was better last year, but still not great. He's a big question mark. No Trey Benson, no Keon Coleman, no Johnny Wilson. All of those big Florida State names, they're gone. So this is going to be a new offense. First game of the year, they have to click against a solid Georgia Tech team. That 12.5, it was at 11.5. I like it even more at 12.5. So plus 12.5 at minus 110. The other picks I have for you are, again, focused on this game. Haynes King, quarterback for Georgia Tech. This is his second year as the full-time starter there. He's 23. He's a little bit older. He spent 3 years at A&M before transferring to Georgia Tech last season. And basically what we're looking at here is over 1.5 passing, rushing, or receiving if he was to catch a touchdown somehow at minus 119. As you can see, dating back to September 23rd last year, he has hit over 1.5 in every single game. So we should like that one a lot. Here's a lady trying to drive over a median right now, so sorry if you can hear that noise. But over 1.5 here, Haynes King. Next pick, we're going to stick with Haynes King. It's under 238.5 passing yards and rushing yards. You can see 4 out of the last 5 games last year against Clemson, Syracuse, Georgia, UCF. He hit the under. He averaged 199 yards per game through the air. Florida State, they have lost a lot defensively, but so much talent at Florida State. So I'm not really worried about the defense as much as I am the offense. So I like the under here at 238.5. And again, that's at minus 119. All of these player props you can get on Prize Picks. I have confirmed that as I was going to put my bet in this morning when I was told, nope, not today. You are in Maine, sir. And the last pick that I like here is DJU under 255 rushing and passing plays. He's not a big rusher. He could be. Maybe that's an element of his game that he's added, but historically he has chosen not to run the ball a whole lot. But you can see out of his last 5 games, he's gone under that total of 255.5. Again, this was last year, but teams like Colorado, Arizona, Stanford, those aren't good teams, and he was going under. Okay, so we should feel pretty good about it, especially in the new offense. So those are the 4 picks that I have for you today, the 3 props and the 4 picks. Again, you can see kind of the 3 player props I have here. Haynes King over 1.5. At minus 119 passing and rushing touchdowns. Haynes King under 238.5 passing and rushing yards, and DJU under 255.5 passing and rushing yards. And then we're taking GT plus 12.5 to cover the spread today. Other game, SMU at Nevada. There is positive EV on Nevada to cover. That just means you're going to get a higher payout than the risk against you to make that pick. But Nevada, historically, over the last 11 games, they're 2-9 against the spread. So they're not a very good football team. SMU joining the ACC, they're going to be looking to make a statement. If I was in a state today that I could put money on, I'd probably take that minus 27.5 on SMU, even though that's a spread that's a little large for me, that I don't typically like to look at spreads that high. But that's what I have for today. Remember, check out the details in the comments or in the description notes. I'm giving away 1 month, or giving, not 1 month, but 75% off VIP subscriptions, whether it's a monthly subscription, annual, whatever you want to do. That would come to basically less than $120 for the annual subscription for the first 20 people that sign up. So these would have been my VIP picks for today. So you're seeing everything kind of as you would have seen it regardless. But first 20 that sign up get that 75% off, so check that out. Definitely let me know what you think in the comments, how you're leaning. If you agree, disagree, I want to hear about it. And let me know how you do. Always love to see that feedback. So good luck out there, happy football, and we'll talk to you in a few days.